Ahoy, ahoy! We're here again with the Boyang boys. It's Benji today. I don't have my co-pilot and wingman Setherkins here. But I know that you and I are going to have a marvelous adventure. So for today, I think we're going to actually begin a new series on Kenshi. Our first episode was just more of an initiation into the type of channel that we're going to do. And we're going to actually do a new series on the slaves start. So sit back and buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. And here we are at the creation screen. We got Liao and Zarn. I think we're actually going to change this gentleman's name to Chad. Chad the Barbarian. And we already know that Chad's going to have to be a male. Whoa. And he is just going to be an absolute unit. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, what more could you really need? Like any good Chad, he has to be tan. He's got to have these beautiful blue eyes. I think we're also going to have a female. I think we're going to have her be a Scorchlander, though. They tend to be a lot better with stealth and athletics, as we can see here. Now, as much as I would like to have a playthrough with a bunch of freaks of nature, I would rather keep this playthrough more immersive for the sake of you all. But if you would rather see something like that, and if you want to see absolute rejects and hunchbacks that would probably be found in your local bell tower, you let me know and I will be more than happy to oblige your wishes. And I think we're just going to go ahead and get right into this, ladies and gentlemen. And here we are, here in Rebirth. This is where the Holy Nation is. I have a mod that lets me see all the different biomes and districts of the map. Rebirth is where the Holy Nation, who are a group of religious zealots, like to imprison people and make them work on pointless statues, like this one here. We're actually considered an escape slave right now, which means if a guard sees us, which they will, they'll give us a good old-fashioned beatdown. So what we're going to need to do is get into these prisoner cages, like, now. While they are shaving her and whatnot, we're actually going to have both of them start working on the shackles while they're in the cages here. The tactic that you're seeing me do here is whenever they're released, we're just going to have them get back in and just keep unlocking this. This was similarly done in another video made by a separate YouTuber known as TRM Plays, and he kind of does this thing where you just have your people get back into the cages during the day and just work on the picks. You should also have both of them sneaking, and what that'll do is it'll train their respective skills while they're doing it. Okay, so it looks like this guard's just running back and forth between us here, so I think I'm going to take them off sneak. He's releasing us before we really get a chance to increase our lockpicking skills. So I'm going to just go ahead and take them off sneak and have them get back to work. Oh, Chad. Chatty boy's just an absolute unit. I mean, look at that. I'm surprised he didn't crack the cage open with his thighs alone. But I think for the rest of the time, we're just going to fast forward and have these boys just do a little bit of laboring. So while we're waiting for this to run up to about the 22nd hour here, our plan is to, when we're locked in the cages or tied to the poles, we're going to pick the lock out and wait for the guards to all go to sleep. After that, we're going to sneak around, most likely in these houses here, and steal some food. We're going to hope that it's enough food. Sometimes food doesn't spawn in the houses. Sometimes a good bit does. It's all just RNG, so be prepared for that. And after we have stolen enough food, we're going to make our way up the mountain here to this one, to this tower, and wait on the mountainside. Ulga's already here. Ulga's already been tied up in one of the houses. We're going to have her start working on the shackles. Chad actually has his shackles already unlocked, but he's going a little bit farther than I would like, so we're actually going to have him come over here. Chad actually hasn't been spotted yet. He's still considered a slave. If we can get him to come up around here and sneak, he might be fine. I think it'd be good to have him get into the house that Ulga's at right now. Well, it looks like Ulga's already picked the lock, so we're just going to have her start working on that. There's already a food cube here, which is really, really good. While she's picking the lock for that, I think we're going to have Chad come check out this place over here. And Ulga just picked the lock here. So we're going to have Ulga escape and have her sneak, throw down the locks, and have her steal this food cube. Chad, on the other hand, is in right now. Okay, so there's some cooked vegetables for him. We're going to have him take that real quick. And Chad's eating the cooked vegetables. We're going to... Okay, so there's a guard coming up right now. Chad has to hide. So now we'll have Ulga start making her way down the stairs. Hopefully she doesn't get caught. Is there any food? Okay, so the food cube was really the only thing that Ulga got her hands on. Okay, so Chad's hidden in the darkness. We're going to have him come back a little... No. No, Chad. No! Wrong way. Okay, so this guard is coming back up this way. We're gonna have Ulga come back and try to hide in the corner here. No. We'll have Ulga hide right here. Wow, that guard is blind as a fucking bat. Okay, so we're gonna have Ulga go ahead and make her way out. So now we're gonna have Chad come to the third house here, and Ulga can come right behind him. Oof, man, Ulga is really lanky. She's like string cheese. And Chad's just dummy thick.
I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
So we're gonna go and have Chad steal that. Come around here. Ooh, gotta be careful here. Chad's a big boy. One small misstep and it could really alert the guards. Okay, now we're going to come down to these two houses, and I think we're actually going to drop our clothes. I think we're going to go ahead and drop our clothes here, just because they're not really helping us with anything. So now we're coming down to the last two houses that we're going to loot before we go up the road here. This is going to be our ticket out of here. Now, something I didn't think about was Chad actually hasn't been noticed as an escaped slave, which means he's going to have this slave tag for I don't know how long, or until someone notices that he's escaped. So there is no timer on his tag. So we're gonna need him to get noticed as like escaped, like he's an escapee. And I think how we're gonna do that is we're gonna come up here to one of these fellow slaves and start picking the lock on their cage, wake them up, and have them notice him. We're also gonna have him obviously loot the house here. And fortunately for us, there's some dried fish inside. So we'll go ahead and have him take that real quick. And come upstairs and try to pick the lock and get noticed. I'm trying to see here if maybe... Okay. So we'll have him escape from this cage. Okay, so now he's officially an escaped slave. So we're going to have him come on down. Hopefully he doesn't get caught, creeping on out of there. The plan anyway is to have them wait a day until... we're going to wait until tomorrow night, which is why we need enough food. And I'm hoping there's enough food in this house. So we'll send Ulga up into here. See what you can find. Cooked vegetables. We'll go ahead and have her take the cooked vegetables. And some dried fish upstairs. Ah. Okay, that was concerning. We'll have her take the dried fish here. Ooh, sleepy boy, are we? Okay, Olga, just don't get caught doing this. Alright, now's the time where we actually need to start making our way. So we're going to go ahead and have them go up the hill here and take them off sneak. Take them off sneak and have them start sprinting here. And here they come now. Marathon runners. Chad and Ulga, the dynamic duo. Part of the reason why I wanted them to get fed was so that way they're no longer malnourished. When your hunger is this low, it means your character can't run as fast, they can't fight as well. Part of getting out of this situation is making sure that your characters are well fed enough. Sneak up here. sneak past this tower. I don't know what guards are going to be awake. They might hear you running by. I've actually gotten lucky because A, I didn't get caught by any of the guards down there, and B, there hasn't been a patrol up on this cliffside yet. The real trick is going to be getting past the guards right up here. These guys are keeping a watchful eye out. But I think I have the proper tactic to bamboozle these fellas. We no longer need to sneak. We'll have them run up here. And now, we wait. And try to keep as far out of the eye as we can. Most guards passing by aren't going to see us.
Get him out of here! Get out!
This is hollow domain. Your kind isn't welcome here, beast. Now what in the diddly-do is this guy talking to? Oh, he's talking to a Shek. Yeah, they don't really like Sheks. He's actually holding his own pretty well here. The Shek is doing well enough to where we might be able to make a run for it while these guys are fighting. Which I think we're going to try to do, even though we are malnourished. His left leg is not doing well, though. And he is noticeably getting hurt more and more. Okay, we made it through. We made it freaking through. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a lot easier than I was expecting. We have to be careful, though. Full disclosure, it's probably not going to be this easy for anybody else trying to do this. You will have to wait until this turns into X-Slave and just pray that the guards don't notice immediately who you are and just sprint through. That's unfortunate for the Shek, but that was a blessing for us. Stuff like that can happen all the time in Kenshi. You know, if you're playing the slave playthrough, maybe it's not a Shek, it might be like a group of skeletons that pass through, and you get saved by them. Like they just, you know, the skeletons are really good at fighting, and they might like knock out a whole guard post, and you can just walk right on through. Normally the goal when you're playing the slaves is to make your way to the lone shack. The path that I took is generally the fastest way to get here. At least from what I've seen. I think that is a record for me. I've done the slave playthrough about 3 or 4 times now, including our one bizarre video there to begin with. The Lone Shack is going to house plenty of goodies for us in here. We're going to have one of them start working on this right away. We'll have Chad search here. Bread is always good. Some chew sticks. A grind machine. Some ninja rags. We'll have him throw these on. Good. Now Chad, look at this one. That's good. Plenty of bread. Ooh, some cats. That's good. 200 cats. That's a start. We'll have Chad come upstairs and see what's up here. Okay, so we got some barrels here. Ah, some more ninja rags. Okay, that's good. A shirt. Interesting. Chad put on a shirt. Some cats. Yeah, well, there seems to be plenty of food here. I mean, this is always really... Oh, she just picked it successfully. Let's go ahead and loot it. Wow, that is what I'm talking about. So, yeah, we might as well just take 2 of these, give one to Chad, and then we'll have her take the other ones. Give the other one to Chad as well. I'm not sure what the grind machine does, actually. I think it might drop the bedroll or the sleeping bag just to see what the... Oh wow, okay, so that's bigger than I thought it was. We'll drop the rice too. Let's see if we can take it now. Still can't take it. I really don't know what this is. Still can't take it. Take it now? Rearrange. Pick it up, pick it up. Wow, whatever this is, it is big. You still can't take it. Okay, maybe... Oh, that was Chad. That was Chad trying to do it. I'm a fucking dumbass. Pick this up, would you? How big is that? Okay. Wow. Well, you can sell it for 900 though. That's pretty nice. I think we'll hold on to it. Well, it's good to know about this place so we can come back to it. But I think we're gonna go ahead and mosey on out of here. Well, hey, would you look at the time? I think that's gonna wrap it up for episode 1 today. Thank you all so much for just spending a little bit of time today to watch me play Kenshi. A really, really good game. But anyway, thank you all again for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode of our lovely Kenshi Let's Play.